All right, everyone, welcome in. There's a good crew here live, and in the actual recording time, there's a big crew of you watching the videos. I'm so grateful. And so whenever you get to this practice, shout out to Anita, who's in France, and I know she'll love doing today's practice tomorrow. So if you're not quite on tomorrow, but you're within the next week or month or wherever you get to this, I'm just glad you're here. And today we'll be doing a moonlight breath practice combined with some asana, all combined into a relationship with our dear goddess Saraswati. So Saraswati is when we think of the way the gods and the goddesses unite and they have their cohorts, Saraswati lines up with Brahma, the creator. And it was Brahma who brought forth all the big manifestations of creating everything that is. This is in the Hindu mythology. Feel free to add and subtract whatever you need to make it rest in a place where you can receive. And then in the tantric practice, it's so beautiful because we can't separate masculine from feminine. They're two sides of the same coin. And in the Hindu mythology, Brahma finds himself really in a pickle. He finds himself going, oh my God, this manifestation, like everything that is pouring forth is just doing so in pure chaos, and I don't know what to do. And so Saraswati shows up miraculously on a beautiful peacock. Take that one in. And she gets to arrive in all her glory and say, hey, guess what? I got it. And it was through the wisdom that she pours forth that chaos began to make sense and find place, and everything started to be okay. It was sort of like giving the river that she is a bank. She just needed an invitation to step in and allow her creative energy to pour forth in its most wise, beautiful way, not to overpower or create chaos, but to be received. And you might think of your manifesting in your life, like some of it feels like it's in sheer chaos. You don't know what's going to happen on a given day. You can look at your schedule on Monday, and by the time Friday happens, it's completely changed itself around. People have canceled, they've rescheduled, they've not shown up. Surprises happened, all sorts of things. So, where are we in gaining clarity along the path of truly being in that empowered place within our life? And that's where we can let the pure instinct that we live in of just knowing that it's, day versus night, and what we do during the day is different than night, but also that what we do on any given month is different, perhaps in August than it is in March. And we can take our instinctual rhythm and how we sort of line up with what's being offered and pouring itself forth and seems sort of random and also contained, and really tune into something called your intuition, your wisdom, the moonlight of you. So it's going to help soften and temper that which you bring into creation. So this moonlight breath is think of the full moon as the pure reflection of the really overpowering sun. And really, truly, we only know the sunlight because it reflects itself. We can't look right at it. It's too much. And so we've been gifted this way to reflect and to go inward a little bit. And that's what the practice is. It's a way to soften and calm down. And so today's practice will be quite slow. For some of you, that'll be a big, deep breath of, oh my God, amazing. And for others, it's going to cause the mind to spin out and let yourself go whack, because it's not moving at a pace that's going to entertain you. Stretch the legs up straight. Listen to your breath. I'm going to give you a weird little alignment tip. Pretend your sit bones are short, little tiny legs, and just walk yourself forward a little bit, kind of drag your flesh back, and it's going to help pull the flesh back and maybe liberate your lower back a tiny bit. All right, catch the right leg, pull it in. Find that tree pose shape and then pull it a little long, a little wider. So catch the foot, come to the shoelace side. And this may be, if you were fine with no blanket here, you might need one here. This is a deeper pose. And we'll do the bent leg first. Straight leg second. And we'll take left hand down, lift it up. And now find your breath. Inhale. And inhales. And then we'll leave it down. Bring that lifted left arm forward and around. Rise to both sets of fingertips, all 10 fingertips. Push more through the straight leg heel. And now find the flow of your breath and pull it right from your lower front right belly into your lower right back. And that'll help you bring the left ribs more around towards the knee with an exhalation. So inhale, low belly on the right. Exhale, let the left side come around. And into the flow of breath. Walk it right over that front right shin, right down the middle. And then stay low and keep going, traveling from right to left. So you can find your shin, your ankle, or the baby toe. And like you just did, but this time you'll need to direct the belly breath from left low belly to low back so that you can pull the right ribs and the navel more in line with your left femur bone. So we use the flow of breath to organize the physical body, and we take something that may seem like a chaotic directive and let the wisdom of the breath teach you how. Nice. Inhale to rise. We'll take right hand down to the right, sweep the left hand forward and across, root down, rise up. What feels good? Open to that. And if you're asking for any kind of guidance on, like, I know I've been asking for a lot of guidance. I want to create a life that just feels sustainable in all ways. And inhale your way down. Bring your feet out in front. This time we'll grab your ankles, pull the soles of your feet together. Lean a little to your left and see if you can broaden the sit bone back, but if you need your hand to help, you can use it. Keep it down, tack it down. Now that other leg's not going to go as far if you keep the other one rooted. Oh, there you go. Widen it out. Reach underneath, right above your ankles. Press the baby toe side of your foot down. The heels get light. Lift up with your hands. Lift up with your breath. Allow the forearms, wherever they meet your upper inner thighs, to press the thighs wide as you bow forward. And in this case, we're directing the breath evenly. Low belly, low back. Maintain the fullness of the back body inhalation even as you exhale. Now capture the strength of your diaphragm with exhale. Let your head go gently left and right, chin towards shoulder, and then other shoulder. Inhale, rise up. Catch the knees, pull them closed. Walking your feet out and then wide. Hands behind. Lift up into your breath, and we'll take a little windshield wiper. Well, that feels good. Yeah. Stretch out right leg. Some of you will choose to stay right here with the left foot flat and the knee up like that. And you can reach down with same hand, same foot, and keep trying to pull that knee to midline. The other option I'm going to give is pull that knee back and sit up in half virasana. Then you can catch this. So you could be here. Actually, it would make more sense that the opposite hand to foot goes. That gives you a nice inner groin stretch. This is a good one. And this one could give you a nice quad stretch. Which one do you want? And the little voice in my head just said, I want them both. I want them both. Let's do both. So if you can't do the heel right into your hip, you might try taking the knee wide and see if you can have an experience of the pose that way. And if you did that pose already and you want to be here, now let your own body find a pathway to something really yummy. So I normally would call it a release valve, but go ahead, lean into the big stretch or the big, oh, that feels really good. Lean into it, breathe into it, create it, let it happen. And then find a way to intuit and create balance so that both sides of you could find that much expansion. In the alignment-based practice, if we let the direction the body may naturally want to go, let that happen, and then try to create something opposite, and you'll find more balance in your body. Inhale, sit up. Stretch out both legs, nice and wide, not too wide. Reach down, index fingertip to big toe tip. Extend the middle finger as well. Wrap those fingers around your big toe. Push through your heels until your knees get light. Lift the elbows and fold forward. And moonlight breath. So stay soft. Notice where you're holding tension. I just had to let like a whole probably years worth of stuck crap in my neck. Just had to let that go in one exhalation. Inhale, rise up. All right, side 2. I instructed the first go so free form. It was a little like chaotic, right? So are you here? Or are you here? Or are you here? Which pose? We're going to do both. So you choose. I'm not going to be the guiding light on this one for you. You choose. Let your intuition take you to your first shape. Line yourself up with your breath. Very good. I love it. Lean into the juicy. What feels really good here? Make it bigger. And then see if you can even it out by knowing where your core is, where your breath is. Yeah. Inhale, rise up. Second shape, your way, your breath. Beautiful. Find some really, really good. Oh, that feels good. I never want to leave kind of experience. And then bring a little more wisdom to it and try to even out the right and the left, the front and the back, the inside, the outside. Big sigh, big exhale, so that your inhale can lift you up. Namaste. Thank you.